You know, a central bank or the apex bank of a country is a public institution that's responsible for implementing the monetary policy, managing the national currency, and of course, controlling money supply. Our Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has been in the eye of the storm lately. Experts say the apex bank caused it all, debatable. Now, the bank, we must report, has announced its intention to extend the validity of the old 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1,000 naira notes indefinitely. Has it any choice in this circumstance, Tony?
I think we did, because even I think earlier this week I heard rumor that there's shortage of cash, and banks are beginning to put limits, ceilings on customers' withdrawal. I even heard that part of the north, it was becoming difficult to even access cash. So what the CBN is doing at this point is working, and I think it's timely too, because we don't want to face what we faced earlier this year, prior to the presidential election. I've never seen it in my life, but it happened. Suddenly people were buying cash, with their own money, to even access it was difficult. So a reoccurrence of it will not be welcome. I've been curious all this while, though, and I pray that the current management of the CBN will address it. We said we printed new currency note. You hardly go to the bank. You hardly go to the bank to get this crispy note. You hardly see it, and we spend so much on this. So the question I'm asking: where are these new notes? What we see today is the old note. So what happened to that to the brand new note we say we printed? This is November. We're approaching December. Anytime from now, and just like a year plus. I mean, there are questions Nigerians should ask at every point in time.
To think that a national holiday is in the offing.
Yeah, it's in the offing. And of course, you know what the implication of such.
Yeah.
Because anytime from now, it snowballed into something else.
Chris, we cannot go through the blues again.
You cannot dance reggae and dance blues at the same time. Now you are talking about blues. And that's the fact. I totally agree with Tony. I think CBN, in his wisdom, have done the right thing. Because based on the information pushed out, initially, these old notes, 200, 500, and 1,000, up to lapsed by the 31st of December, which is just barely about probably 6 months from now. Then the question I've always asked is that if we've not started replacing the old notes by now, then when are we going to do that?
If the new notes are there.
That is what, you are saying the same thing, citizen.
In different ways.
In different ways. But I think they'll be able to look at the situation and say that they're going to shoot themselves in the foot if they continue to go on this road, which is why they have asked themselves that. But the problem I have there is that for how long will you continue having the old and new notes being circulated side by side? That in itself is a problem. There must be, we may end up deciding what we want to do. We want to retain the old notes and we withdraw the new ones since we don't have enough of it. Or are we going to be having the new notes? Then we try to print more and withdraw the. It's so obvious that the former CBN governor did a very, very dirty job in the person of Emefiele. The first time in history of Nigeria, you saw Nigerians using naira to buy naira. Where in the world? In fact, at the point, it was more easier for you to access the dollar than accessing naira. It was that bad. I think this is a bet. The CBN still have to come out to tell us.
But let's go home with the fact that CBN says the old notes
and the new
legal tender
remains for now, and there's no time, and there's no time frame to that. Indefinitely, so that you don't see the market. If you know these things in Lagos and the other cities, when you go to the villages, that's why you have the problem. Once they hear that there is a time, they say, when you bring the old one, now they say, no, the market will say,